Music, up the grid down under, southwest Western Australia. Well, a little bit's been happening in my world, not about your world. As I said in one of the previous videos about, and I was going to start on the veranda. By the way, the back's all good. Yeah, come good, that rest and that was all good. So I said I was going to practice on the donga with the getting the verandas done. Well, I've done a bit of practice. I'll give you a bit of a look. So here we are, a roofing carpenter now. So it come up pretty good. Just one thing I wanted to talk about, a bit of a head fuck, is the these little things, right? And what I did is I set a string line up. These are little levels for the string line, and as you can see, they hang in the string on the top. You put them on the string and they hang in the string, right? So what I was doing is I'd run a string line across, have the string line level, right, with the little level thing, and I mark a pole, get the first pole set up, mark the pole, and then dig the holes are all dug, and then I'd mark the pole and cut it to the right length, and it's all level, right? This one didn't really realise, but that end looks a little bit lower than that end. It's all right because all the water's running down to that hole. I haven't got too much of a problem with that. But when I did all that one, it was all good. It's all plumbed in, good. Only thing is I'd probably cut these little ones off on the house and make it all a bit, you know, neater. These little angles here, not necessary, but yeah, missed a hole there, one hole I missed, or a couple of holes I missed, but I screwed more in rather than take the screw out. Took the screw out of that hole, and water will come through. So it works, it doesn't leak. We've had a little bit of rain. And when I came up to the doing the house, right, I started down this other end. Actually, I'll take you down this way. On the house down here, I started down this end. Hope your day's going good. You got to be grateful for another day. I'm happy. The chooks are crowing. Just a little sidetrack. The trees. Today's, I think, around the 14th of May, and I was thinking, you know, the middle of May is sort of the middle of autumn. Then it dawned on me, because it's been warm, I'm still pulling honey on the bees and that, you know. It's been quite warm here in May. We had a bit of rain in April, and I thought it was the middle of autumn, but it's not. We've only got a couple of weeks to go till winter, you know what I mean? And the trees haven't even started dropping their leaves. So I thought they were supposed to drop their leaves in autumn. That jujube right down there, I'm not sure if you can see it, that's starting to change colour a bit. But the peach trees, the apricots, the nectarines, we pulled all the leaves off one of the nectarines manually. But yeah, anyway, that's a sidetrack. Back to the house and the build. What happened here, right? I started down this end, and I put a couple of posts in, had to knock them out. What was happening, I'd do the string line, right? It's a big fucking head fuck, and I'd run the string, and of course it's a lot longer distance than the donga. And I'd look at it. No, it didn't dawn on me. What I did is I put a couple of posts in here, and then I had the line, and then I come down to here, and it was like it was just above me or below me head at 173 3 or something. I thought, something's not right here. Something's just not right, you know. Anyway, I'm looking at it, and then I come to do it again, you know. I left it for a while, went back to finish the dong and put the tin on, and then I did it again, and of course you can see, you hope the slab's pretty level there, right? So the slab is level, so your eye can't. I got a good eye. I done most of this with my eye, and this was fucking me up. And I'd say, oh, fuck, it's about 300. So I put all this dirt down there, but it was looking like the line had to go up. And it's like 300 eye or 200 eye there, and I thought, that's just not level. Something's wrong. Something's not going right, you know. So I'm there, and I'm going, oh man, what's going on? So I knocked those 2 poles out. I thought, oh yeah, I'll knock them out. I was struggling, they're in good, and how am I going to get them out? Anyway, I pushed them over with Billy. Thought they'd break, but now the dirt's a little bit soft there. But so anyway, I knocked them out, and I'd start again, right? And I started it again, and I did the little yellow thing, right? And I'm walking around and it's worse. It looks worse. You know? I'm going, what the fuck's going on here? Anyway, I set up the spirit level. I set up the spirit level up on the thing all level. I thought, I'll sit this on. There's something wrong with this bloody thing, right? And so I sat it on there, and it's all level. And I'm going, nah, something's wrong, you know, it's level. I just couldn't get my head around because my eye's telling me it's not level. Anyway, then it dawned on me, these little things up the top, and this one I noticed was really hard to get the string in. It's bent down like that. I thought, oh, there you go, that's the bloody thing. Anyway, I thought, okay, I'll go get a new one. I had another old one around, hard plastic, you know. This stuff's flexible and bends, so be careful of that. And then I went to town. I got a metal one, right? I thought, oh yeah, metal one, bend. Paid a bit extra money. And then in the end I strung it with that, and I wasn't overly confident, you know, on the house. I thought, you know, I've got to get it right. So what I did in the end, I got my laser level out. I didn't want to fuck around with the laser level, so I got the laser level out, made sure, right? So they're all pretty plumb. Yeah, it's going along, progressing down the side here. And what I'm using for these top plates, I'm using all the old formwork from my thing. Might as well use it all up rather than leave it up there or burn it. The white ants get a bit of it. So doing my little bird's mouths. Yeah, it's going along all right. And then, yeah, get the tin on. So this one down here, I don't know if you can see it, but I haven't measured it or anything, but it does look like it's just going a little bit low down there. You can see the donger, if you want to put your eye on the gutter on the donger, and you can see that there's a bit of a bigger gap down this end than this end. So it's running down there, but I'm fine with it because that's where all the water's running. It's running down to that pipe. Yeah, and she goes good, that, now, the donger. Just got to come around here now, dig a few more holes. You know, people might say, you know, you shouldn't put it in the ground, but all the posts I've put in around the place, in pine, treated pine, white ants don't touch them. They might rot out in about 30 years, so when I'm about 95, right, I might pull it all down, put it on stirrups, although if I had to put it on stirrups, I'd just jack up the thing, pull the post out, put a new one in. So that's nothing when you're 95, you know what I mean? I'll be right, still alive and kicking. Yeah, so that's about it, folks. I hope it's all going good for you. Yeah, people, my pain passed, and I'm a believer that you know, all pain passes ultimately. You know, when you kick the bucket, you got no more pain. So that's about it for today. We'll just keep you monitored. So I've still got to water the trees. We had a pretty dry, warm autumn. It's been, yeah, I think when they do the records and all that, they might say it's a bit warmer than normal. And as I said, I shouldn't be doing honey at this time. The honey's still flowing through the sieves and that. Yeah, anyway, I hope you have a nice day, and I'll let you get on with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and all that. We'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.